In a lot of US high schools, getting an A, even straight A's, doesn't feel like an achievement anymore. It feels like the bare minimum. That's because grade inflation has become normal. In college admissions, students, parents, teachers, and the whole college prep culture keep pushing grades higher, without a matching increase in academic achievement. One ACT-sponsored study shows the average high school GPA rose from 3.17 in 2010 to 3.36 in 2021. But that rise wasn't backed up by more objective measures. Average ACT scores over that same period actually declined. And a George Washington University report found that in 2014, only 48% of incoming freshmen had GPAs above 3.59. But by 2024, that number jumped to 73%. At first, grade inflation might seem harmless. But what's wrong with more students doing well? The problem is when perfect or near perfect grades become common. GPA stops being a meaningful signal of academic ability and turns into a checkbox. Instead of distinguishing students, grades become a threshold, just to be considered at elite universities. And grade inflation feeds itself. As grades rise, students expect A's, and when teachers' jobs depend partly on keeping students and parents happy, they're incentivized to give higher grades. This doesn't stop at high school. It shows up in higher education, too. A report sent to Harvard faculty and students found nearly 60% of grades awarded were A's, compared with only about a quarter 20 years ago. As grades matter less, the idea of the well-rounded student starts to disappear. Students are told to stand out in other ways, mainly through extracurriculars. Colleges push students to show passion or find a spike, and that leads to resumes overloaded with activities that can be more for show. Starting clubs, organizing impact projects, and chasing leadership titles. Students feel pressure to pick a direction like pre-med, engineering, or business as early as freshman year. And for many, that means building their schedule, after-school activities, and summers around careers they haven't truly explored. The result is less room to experiment, make mistakes, and backtrack. Because students are shaping themselves around what looks impressive on applications. And the grade inflation bubble that people think will reduce stress can end up doing the opposite, making academic achievement feel less meaningful, while raising the demands of college admissions. Reducing grade inflation won't fix everything, but redefining what grades actually mean could bring more clarity and give students more time to figure out who they are before they have to present themselves as polished candidates. For more details, please refer to the description.